Good morning, folks. If you're not awake yet, you've got about 10 seconds to focus. Solar storm effect, severe weather, and a return of earthquakes in the alert zone is what's on deck, and we have to begin 2 nights ago. The data came back a few hours after yesterday's news. Discover noted solar wind in excess of 1,000 kilometers per second. I have not yet had the chance to report such solar wind speed. This is either a CME from the eruption north of the corona hole 36 hours earlier, which perfectly matches the particle speed it may have hid behind the SOHO blocking disk. Either way, the short duration is why we only had level 2 storm conditions, but with such high particle speed, there's no way to avoid nearly immediate and modestly lasting electrical effects. Folks, you can go back and find nearly all the viral videos like this one from the last few years. There's about a 3-to-1 ratio of those that happen during atmospheric effects of solar storms versus those that do not. Transformer surges, electrical fires, airplane trouble, telecom and internet, power grid issues, all charge upward during geomagnetic events to the tune of up to a 10x increase. Sometimes we only see it in one sector of our electrified way of life, but since that stream hit, we've seen it from everywhere. By the way, channel veterans, I will not be debunking that reverse solar wind nonsense again this year. If newbies can't figure out this happens all the time with these con men on YouTube, just smile and tell them eyes open, best of luck. Tough to believe we're just getting here now. SpaceWeatherNews.com in the last 24 hours on our star reveal more eruptive activity astride the corona hole, with even bigger eruptions coming off the limb to the left. The few small pops not visible on SOHO, but what happened at the limb certainly is. We can see it was a double burst, and I really hope Obama's space weather people are paying attention. We're going to watch on SOHO and then from behind the sun on stereo, while you marvel at the trillions of tons of plasma erupting into clouds that could hold thousands of suns themselves. Watch how the second CME catches up to and overcomes the first one. Folks, that could be one of the lucky situations where a double impact on top of our shield and rehab might have been a kill shot if it came our way. No question, that second CME, we don't ever want to see one of those coming at Earth. In any case, the geomagnetic storm dropped out fast as the superfast stream did, and that's a recipe for corona hole influence to get right into the global electric circuit, and with the last couple of days of the quake watch at hand, we've got a hit. 6-pointer in Papua New Guinea that rang as high as 6.5 on the total readings list. Top 2 quakes of the day were right in this zone actually, both hitting the West Pacific alert area currently on watch. If nothing else hits the watch zones, we will have overcome 7.7% odds, which is about normal, to go 7 for 11 overall. Another quake worth noting is the third biggest of the last day near Turkey in the Black Sea. I didn't believe their OLR presented enough of a gradient for a local alert, but I darn sure noticed it and will absolutely be watching that progress today. We're not done yet. Deep breath as we've got footage from the former typhoon that made it all the way over to the United States. This tornado was in Oregon, and from north of there down to San Francisco, they are feeling it. Bay Area felt the seasonal shift in about a 5-hour window. Damage is nothing at which to scoff, while let's not forget that back east Matthews flooding is still progressing towards the ocean with new high water marks across the area. Website members, today we'll have 2 episodes of Deeper Look and our weekly Fly on the Wall podcast. Right now, we've got pressure and radar forecast followed by shots of our star to close. It's 4:15 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.